After decades of VTEC madness, raw manual power, and unmatched FWD handling, Honda is saying goodbye. This is it, the 2025 Civic Type R Ultimate Edition. Not just a facelift, but a farewell. Let's take a deeper look. New championship white pearl paint, gloss black accent spoiler, diffuser, wheels, Ultimate Edition badge, forged lightweight wheels, plus upgraded Brembos, larger front grille for better airflow, 2.0 liters turbo VTEC, 330 plus HP tuned ECU, and improved intake 6-speed manual gearbox. Final time offered 0-60 mph in 5.3 seconds in the Burgering front-wheel drive lap time record rumored. Latest adaptive suspension tuning upgraded LSD limited slip differential stiffer body structure, new cross bracing, every corner feels connected, every input is pure. It's all you'd expect from a Type R and more. Alcantara steering wheel numbered Ultimate Edition badge 01200 red Recaro seats, carbon fiber accents, Honda Log 2.0 drive telemetry system. The cabin is all race, but still livable. It's the ultimate blend of aggression and ergonomics. From EK91997 to F05-20222 to 5, over 25 years of Type R DNA farewell to a true enthusiast car. From back roads to any Burgering, the Type R wasn't just a car, it was a statement. This is the last chapter of that story. Honda has now been making high-performance Type R models for over a quarter of a century, and when it launched the 6th generation Civic Type R in 2022, it wanted to reward itself with the quickest, the most focused, and the most thrilling car ever to bear this famous badge, which is exactly what we got. Now this car is being retired, and to finish production, Honda has produced this exclusive Ultimate Edition version. Honda always described this FK5 series Type R as the fastest, most addictive yet secure and rewarding to drive model in Type R history. This is officially the 6th generation version of this design, but Honda has actually used its famous Type R badge 11 times since it first appeared back in 1992, 6 times in the Civic. The engine of the previous generation, FD8 Model 8, car launched in 2017, reappeared again here, because combustion power plants are no longer developed from scratch in this new EV era, but it was heavily evolved and was developed to fittingly close the chapter on Honda fossil fuel engine design. There'll never again be a Civic Type R quite like this one. This Ultimate Edition model's drive dynamics are unchanged over the standard version. If you own the previous generation Civic Type R, everything at first glance might seem familiar here, but on closer inspection, everything is also quite different. Yes, the basic 4-cylinder 2.0-liter VTEC engine is basically the same, but it's being thoroughly reworked, primarily with a more compact turbo featuring stronger, lighter blades. This reacts faster and builds up boost pressure quicker. Honda claims an improved power-to-weight ratio, more torque, and a higher top speed from what is now one of the most powerful engine per liter packages in the car. All good, so you can expect a useful increase in the previous FK8 series model's performance. Think even further on the 675 4S to be exact for the 060 mph straight, the top speed of 171 miles per hour. Expect a useful increase in the old model's 320 horsepower's output too. Rivals think you need for WD to deal with this sort of performance, but the Civic Type R is still defiantly front-driven. Honda reckons the biggest gains over the previous model lie with chassis rigidity and handling performance, namely the updates made to steering and suspension. They're aimed at making the car more engaging and the driver feel more confident. Camber rigidity, which enhances front-end response, is up by 16% courtesy of significantly revised suspension geometry. Also crucial are the wider to 6.5 section 19. Michelin Pilot Sport for seconds tires. The Brembo brakes have also been upgraded mainly in terms of cooling, so they'll last longer on track days. An added duct in the front wheel arch and a set of vents behind it work together to push cooling air towards the discs and pull hot air out. There's also an upgraded exhaust with improved back pressure to help with the faster turbo response. This Type R should offer richer aural fireworks too, thanks to a sound synthesizer which activates with the fieriest R+ drive mode. Or you can enhance the sound in the new individual drive mode menu, where the steering, adaptive dampers, rev match system and engine response can all be adjusted separately. Designed to embody 28 years of hot hatch performance, this special model comes in trademark championship white. A bespoke rig decals across both the bonnet and down the side of the vehicle that match its iconic back. There is also a painted black roof plus carbon details throughout, including a wing spoiler and doorstep bonnet inside. The carbon theme continues with a center console panel, while additional lighting pulls out select interior features, including the door lighting, cup holder, center console, footwell, and under-seat illumination. On opening the front doors, there is also a Type R logo projector that enhances the unique appeal. As a special token, owners will receive a unique matching gift box containing a numbered emblem from 1 to 40 and a carbon key ring alongside custom-made floor mats and a car cover. Otherwise, everything's as with an ordinary Civic Type R. So 19-inch wheels with 3.65 section tires, and inside a bespoke instrument screen and a unique 10.2-inch central infotainment monitor. There's also red Type R trim, a silver metal gear knob, and track-style sports seats with suede effect. Upholstery. You sit a little lower than in the previous Model 2. As with an ordinary Civic HEV, there's reasonable space for a couple of adults in the back seat, and a very decently sized 410-litre boot. If, as is very tempting, you thrash this Civic Type R absolutely everywhere, then you might as well stop reading now, because nothing we're likely to say in this section will have any real-world relevance. You certainly won't get anywhere near the quoted fuel and emission stats -34. For LPG on the combined cycle and 186 grams per kilometer of CO2. What else? Well, a front-wheel drive car with this kind of performance will always eat its way through front tires at a higher rate than normal, despite the efforts of Honda's dual-axis struck front suspension system in resistant torque steer. You'll probably be buying brake pads on a reasonably regular basis too, especially if you plan to take your Type R on track. A service every year or 12,000 miles is recommended, and many customers will want to budget ahead for scheduled maintenance with fixed-price scheme called FIVE. It includes 5 years worth of maintenance, an extended warranty for this period, and roadside assistance breakdown cover should the unexpected happen. This can be transferred to a new owner if you sell the car before the service plan has expired. The 3-year 90,000-mile warranty is better than the package you get from many competitors too. In addition, surface corrosion is covered for 3 years. Exhaust corrosion is covered for 5 years. Chassis corrosion is covered for 10 years, and structural corrosion for 12 years. As Honda intended, this MK6 Civic Type R was indeed the most complete Civic Type R yet, and it bows out in style in this Ultimate Edition form. Previous models were fine for a blast, but difficult to live with compared to obvious rivals. As the more mature look suggests, this 6th generation model is different, but even so, its racing instinct and competitive DNA have been perfectly preserved, which is deeply impressive. This isn't the fastest, the grippiest, or the most extreme hot hatch you could choose, but if you want the ultimate shopping rocket experience, it's still the one you might prefer when the tire smoke clears. It's incredibly fast. Sounds great, and there's more cornering traction than you'd ever believe would be possible from a front-driven hot hatch with this kind of power. If you choose a Civic Type R, it'll be because you've remembered just why it was you wanted a hot hatch in the first place, and you'll revel in the extrovert, intoxicating driving experience it offers. There's nothing quite like it.